Hi everyone, I hope you are. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So, thank you for the kind messages and everything that I've been receiving on Twitter and YouTube as well. I've been a bit under the weather. I've had the Rona and it's wiped me out. I'm sort of getting over it a little bit now. Okay, I've been doing tweets from my sick bed, trying to keep people updated as best as I can. And thank you to everyone in the Patreon running that ship as well. So, yeah, it's all good. Bitcoin's doing exactly what we anticipated here. It's retracing to a nominal level support for the continuation of the trend, which you are in. And like I've said to you so many times, we went through all this way back last year, okay, when everyone was getting really fearful. And right now, we're doing exactly the same, aren't we? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that we're doing exactly the same. So why would everyone think we're going to come all the way down here to 20k, 10k, when you're doing exactly what you did in the summer, holding the lows, driven into the floor? The fear was driven into the floor as well. Weekends were selling to strong hands, and that's exactly what we've got here as well. Weekends selling to strong hands, and at that point you start to break out and you put in the impulsive break. The 1618 target here was met like a boss. The retracement, then another 1618 was met like a boss as well. A little bit overextension, and right now you're retracing to a nominal level support for the continuation of the trend. Now obviously if you do start to come down and you start to close below this key low down here for Bitcoin, then you're going to have a technical breakdown target to the downside, which will be around about 28k, which is these swing lows. Okay, but for me to say to you with a certainty that we're doing it until we lose these lows would be opium at this point. So you're holding the support for the continuation of the trend which you are in, which is an uptrend. Okay, do you see that? And this particular situation here is like this. Okay, identical. It's identical. It's absolutely identical. But this scenario here is just a smaller, condensed version of this. Okay, it is until it isn't. Okay, so this particular area where we are just there, we've come down, we've put in this low, we're coming right up into resistance right now, as you can see, and potentially roll over, come down, retest these lows as we did here, and then we get the spring to the upside. This is what we're looking for, this spring. Okay, so yeah, it's mirroring it. It is until it isn't. Like I said to you, look, swing high, swing low, look where you caught between for the last few months right now. Swing high, swing low, look where you got caught between, over the summer just there before actually breaking up to the upside. So providing we can coil up here, like I said to you, coiling up is the best thing you can do here. Coil up in accumulation, hold the lows, then break out to the upside. Because if you come down, you do something like that, you're increasing the chances and the probability of a dead cat bounce. Okay, and none of us want that, because you come up, you do your dead cat bounce, and then you roll, and then you're looking at your ABC, okay, and you're looking at a continuation to the downside here. So far so good. We're holding these lows, we're looking for continuation of this low that we've created for ourselves for Bitcoin, and we're mirroring this particular scenario in here, smaller condensed version, which is what we've been targeting for many moons now since we started to roll. Said to you, put some cheeky bids down here on this swing low, and so far so good. Okay, so that's basically Bitcoin. It's doing okay. So what we do need to see for Bitcoin, if you're looking for a confirmation statement of a reversal of the trend, is get back above these EMAs, because at the minute there's no denying that the EMAs are creating pressure on yourself, which is contributing to your downtrend. So effectively on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is in a downtrend, coming down to a key level support, holding, being forced into the corner as it was down here, striking the fear and the anxiety into the market, where all the weekends start to sell because they think it's going to come down. And at that point, it always does the opposite of what you think. It breaks to the upside and everyone's like, oh shit, buying back in here, and then it dumps again. It rips your pants down. This is what it does. This is Bitcoin. This is market psychology 101. So you buy fear, you buy blood, you buy depression, and right now you're getting it just there. All the levels have been reset. You look at the fear and greed indicator as well, it's in the floor. So it's always an optimal entry point. Again, nothing I say is financial advice. Everything is for educational and entertainment purposes only. There's never any guarantees in the market, but right now, let's for example say that this is the low, okay, and I did give everyone this low as well way back here in July, and not many people believe me. And when I was laying down this fib target as well, off this impulsive high and this retracement down here, and once we put this low in, you came up into resistance and then you ran back down, you created a higher low. At this point, this was your optimal entry point. When this held this low and started to come back up and get back above the 20 EMA, this was a fantastic entry point, okay, because at this point I said to everyone, Bitcoin is going to 51,828, and all the trolls I had down here when we started to break up and holding this high and this daily buy and go to the beach signal, the optimal entry point. Look at that beautiful buy and go to the beach signal from CoinsKid just there on the daily time frame. If you're sitting in the wings and you're looking for an entry point, just wait for that, okay. Obviously you can come down here and put a stop loss in and ride a beautiful long all the way back up, but if you're looking for a fantastic entry point, look for the buy and go to the beach, where Bitcoin starts to come back up against the EMAs, drags the EMAs over its shoulder, creates the buy and go to the beach, falls back into support, and that's an excellent opportunity to get involved, you know, in Bitcoin on the spot, basically, you know. But if you're a leverage trader and you want to take advantage, try and grab the swing low down here, because you've put in a high now, okay, you've got your low, looking for some kind of W bottom pattern. Like I said to you many times, you've got your beautiful W bottom pattern here as well, like that. Break resistance, boom, see you later, you're upstairs. So, you know, this target was met, and no one believed me, okay, and I gave you that target. You can see it run into it, retrace, and then it came up to the 1618 target again, and now it's retraced to this swing low. So it's perfectly healthy. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it's structure. Bitcoin's retaining structure for the continuation of the trend, and just here is absolute fear, as was here was absolute fear. So I can't stress to you enough that for me, Bitcoin is in a corrective phase of a bull market, and it's looking for continuation, providing you can keep doing exactly what you're doing, which is holding these lows right now. So right now, I'm going to give you another technical target that Bitcoin potentially right now, this is a low, you come back down, create a higher low, W bottom pattern, that you are actually in for Bitcoin. And once you come up and you break that, you will be looking at a beautiful little long up to this particular target here, $61,792 off this low, because this is your high, okay. And right now, look, you're coming up the stairs, potentially high low, start to come back up like that. We trace through all the fibs. Once you take out that high just there, you'll be in a 1618 target to the 1618 target to 61,792, you know. And I did give you this low down here as well, which was the swing low. So from here right now, you know, that is a beautiful long up of around about 55% on Bitcoin. Doesn't feel like the opportunity, but that's what I said to you about opportunity. Never feels like opportunity. It didn't feel like opportunity down here as well, but that was an 80% long that I gave everyone in the summer. So far so good, you know. Like I said to you, this particular scenario here is a condensed version of this scenario that we went through in the summer. So yeah, that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that quick little update. Providing we can hold this low right now, you know, and come back down and create a higher low, and hold this low, this is your next impulsive break target. Now, if you're looking for a fantastic entry point, again, stop losses, always set stop losses, you know, always set stop losses. I can't stress to you enough, because you don't want to sort of, you know, invalidate this particular trade and it rolls and loses that low, because if it loses that low right there, then yes, you are increasing the chances of coming all the way back down to that low. But in the minute, you've held it like a boss. So if you're looking for an optimal entry point here, you know, you don't necessarily want to take a high risk, or you're looking for a decent spot position, wait for Bitcoin to come back up and hold the EMAs like it did here, because once you're above the EMAs, you're in an uptrend. Because at the minute, you are in a downtrend. You're being forced down to a key level support with a 20 coming down, so some kind of break is coming over the next week or so here for Bitcoin, where you sort of roll, come back down, hold the low, get back above the EMAs, and up you go, basically. So yeah, that's basically Bitcoin. But remember, there's no guarantees, okay? It's all about this low right now that you've put in, which is this swing low. Hold it, you're looking fantastic. Lose it, obviously, you're coming down to retest these lows, okay? So that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that quick little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and thank you for your support. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.